In the world of sports, few stories are as shocking and unexpected as the recent Jaden Newman Twitter scandal. Once a basketball prodigy, Jaden's name is now associated with a controversy that has rocked social media and left fans stunned. To understand the full impact of this incident, we need to look back at Jaden's journey from child prodigy to social media sensation. Born in 2004, Jaden showed extraordinary basketball skills from a very young age.
We have a story about another 9-year-old, and this one is a little girl with big hoop dreams. Jaden Newman not only plays on the high school varsity team, well, she's one of their best players, and that has her attracting the attention of at least one big-time college team.
By the time she was 9 years old, she was already playing varsity basketball for Downey Christian School in Orlando, Florida, competing against girls twice her age.
Elementary school kid balling on a varsity squad at the high school level.
Jaden Newman not only plays on the high school varsity team, well, she's one of their best players.
Stephen Curry was just beaten by
I thought this was supposed to be good for me.
a 9-year-old girl.
I think she's gonna be the best girl to ever play basketball. She worked so hard and it just didn't happen. Like, she worked for what she has. She was born to play basketball.
I work hard because I want to be the best girl to ever play basketball, and I want to go to UConn and then go to WNBA, but I want to be the first girl to go to the NBA.
Her father, Jamie Newman, recognized her talent early and became her biggest promoter. He started Jaden and her older brother Julian on an intensive training regimen when they were just toddlers.
We don't have a governing body saying, oh, you have to have these stipulations to play. As long as you can perform and, excel, and the parents of the child are okay with it, you can play. We had a few good girls. We needed another ball handler. So I was like, let's use Jaden. Let's see what she can do.
Well, you had a couple of people that were for it and a couple of people that disagreed. Too much attention, she can get hurt, let her be a child. But, I rebuttal and say what she's passionate about if she wants to do it, so I'm not gonna take it from her.
This early start in basketball would shape not only Jaden's skills, but also her entire public persona. As Jaden's skills developed, so did her public profile. Videos of the young girl dribbling through defenders and sinking long-range shots went viral, accumulating millions of views. She appeared on national television shows, participated in shooting competitions with NBA stars, and even featured in a commercial with Stephen Curry. By the time she was in middle school, Jaden was averaging over 30 points per game against high school competition. Colleges were already expressing interest, with the University of Miami reportedly offering her a scholarship when she was just in 4th grade.
People say, oh, she's only on the team because of her dad. I don't score a point for her. I don't pass the ball for her. I don't dribble for her. I don't play defense for her. So for them to say that, it's like really funny to me.
I allowed Jaden to play ball at like 3 years old at the YMCA. Just her skill level is amazing.
Jaden is different than most 10-year-old girls because most 10-year-old girls aren't doing what she's doing. I can't imagine Jaden playing against girls her age. It would be crazy. She always played up or against boys.
The Newman family leveraged this early success into a brand. They started a reality show, launched a basketball-focused school called Prodigy Prep, and secured numerous endorsement deals.
Well, playing against boys, it wasn't hard. They think that I wasn't good, so they just let me go, but after that they started D'ing up on me, and I was still scoring.
Her development has came from always playing with boys. She's played with boys her whole life. The only time she's played with girls is when she played high school. So once she played high school, she said, wait a minute, this is easier than I thought.
Jaden and her brother Julian became the faces of a new generation of basketball prodigies, with their father Jamie as the driving force behind their careers.
She is daddy's little girl, so I don't push her as hard as I push Julian. But when I don't, she's the one that comes to me, how come you don't have me do this, but you have Julian do this? So she's like that, always asking me to do more. So she has a tremendous work ethic that's only built from within. And that's one thing Jaden has, something you cannot teach.
On a Sunday, me and my husband, we want to relax. They want to go to the gym. It's like, wow, can we get a break? But no. It's the passion and love for that game.
However, with early fame came immense pressure. As Jaden grew older, the expectations placed on her shoulders only increased. Every game, every shot, every social media post was scrutinized by fans, critics, and media alike. The constant spotlight took its toll. While Jaden continued to put up impressive numbers in high school, some began to question whether her skills would translate to higher levels of competition. Her small stature, once seen as part of her underdog appeal, became a point of concern for scouts considering her potential at the college and professional levels.
When I found out I was going to play varsity in the 3rd grade, I was scared. But after that, I got used to it, and then it was easy for me after.
Some of the girls on the team at first, they were just confused, like they weren't expecting a 10-year-old to play on their team, but she sees the court well. She has range when she crosses girls. When she makes girls fall, that's when we're like, wow, she can handle playing on a varsity team.
Despite these challenges, Jaden maintained a strong social media presence. She regularly posted highlights of her games, training videos, and glimpses into her personal life. This direct connection with fans helped maintain her popularity even as questions about her basketball future began to emerge.
Sister Jaden.
What up?
She's the best woman baller in the world.
I know tough to have the better attitude because it's definitely not coming from my dad or Julian. So kind.
Jaden be playing around chopping.
Me.
It make me mad, cuz I be serious.
Reckless love of God.
It was against this backdrop that the events of September 2024 unfolded. On September 15th, what had been a normal month for the now 20-year-old Jaden Newman took a drastic turn. Late that evening, nude videos of Jaden Newman began circulating on Twitter. The content spread rapidly, shared, and viewed thousands of times before many even realized what was happening. Within hours, Jaden Newman became the top trending topic on Twitter for all the wrong reasons. The videos, reportedly private and never intended for public viewing, showed Jaden in intimate situations. The leak was a gross violation of privacy, turning a young woman's personal moments into public spectacle.
Newman Jaden Newman. So as we know, it's literally been 24 hours after Jaden Newman literally just got leaked. We all know it's videos of her showing her coochie, videos of her showing her titties, and the way that she can suck on that thing and make that thing wetter like a bowl of oats.
The speed at which the content spread highlighted the dark side of social media fame. The same platforms that had helped build Jaden's career were now being used to violate her privacy and potentially destroy her reputation. As news of the leak spread, Twitter exploded with activity. Discussions about Jaden Newman dominated the platform. The reaction was mixed, with some users sharing the content while others spoke out against the violation of privacy.
Smee, what happened to the Jaden Newman basketball side of things? Last time I checked, Jaden Newman was out here hooping with Julian Newman, and they were going viral.
The incident sparked broader discussions about privacy in the digital age, the vulnerability of public figures, and the responsibility of social media platforms in protecting their users. It also raised questions about the security of personal data and the ease with which private content can be spread online. Jaden's social media accounts went dark almost immediately. Her Instagram, typically updated daily with basketball highlights and sponsored content, suddenly fell silent. Her Twitter account, the very platform where the controversy began, was deactivated within hours of the leak. The silence from Jaden was deafening. Fans, media outlets, and even fellow athletes waited for a statement, an explanation, anything, but none came. This silence, while understandable given the nature of the incident, only fueled further speculation and discussion online. Perhaps the most surprising aspect of this controversy was the reaction, or lack thereof, from the Newman family. Known for their outspoken nature and constant media presence, the Newmans were uncharacteristically quiet. Julian Newman, Jaden's brother and longtime partner in their basketball journey, made no public statement about the incident.
Like, yo, I gotta leave class, take her to the salon and wait there till she come back.
Julian was not happy about it. Well, they got a game tomorrow.
They got a game? It starts tomorrow?
Well, preseason.
Yeah, hurry up. Missing class puts me way behind, so I'm starting to get annoyed.
His social media accounts, usually filled with basketball content and family updates, continued as if nothing had happened. This silence was particularly noteworthy given the siblings' close relationship and shared public persona. Jamie Newman, the family patriarch who had guided Jaden's career from the beginning, was equally mum. The man who once proudly proclaimed his daughter would be the first woman in the NBA now had nothing to say about her very public crisis. This wall of silence from the Newman family left many speculating. The family that had always been front and center was suddenly nowhere to be found. Their silence stood in stark contrast to their previous media strategy, where they had been quick to address any controversy or criticism head on. As the story unfolded, Jaden's fan base fractured into several camps. Many longtime supporters rallied around her, condemning the leak and those sharing the content. These fans, who had followed Jaden since her days as a child prodigy, saw her as a victim of a cruel invasion of privacy. They emphasized the need for compassion and understanding, pointing out the human cost of such public humiliation. However, not all reactions were supportive. Some fans expressed disappointment, feeling that Jaden had let down the young girls who looked up to her. These reactions highlighted the often unrealistic expectations placed on young athletes, particularly female athletes, to be role models both on and off the court.
The work that it will take to get there is everything, because you gotta work hard if you want to be the best, and if you want to be the first girl to go to the NBA. You have to work really hard.
Others questioned the authenticity of the leak, wondering if it was a publicity stunt gone wrong. This skepticism reflected a broader cynicism about celebrity culture and the lengths some might go to for fame. Perhaps most troubling were those who seemed to revel in the controversy. Memes, jokes, and cruel comments spread across social media platforms, turning a young woman's pain into entertainment. This reaction laid bare the often toxic nature of internet culture, where empathy can be in short supply and people's worst impulses are given free rein. While Jaden and her family remained silent, the basketball community took notice of the incident. The reaction within professional basketball circles was mixed. Some offered words of support, emphasizing the need for privacy and respect for athletes.
A basketball star to meeting Steph Curry, meeting NBA players, meeting the great and famous LaMelo Ball, outrunning, going and being just a slut, a thotty, a bop.
Others used the incident as a cautionary tale about the dangers of social media for young athletes. The incident sparked discussions within basketball organizations about how to better support and protect young athletes in the age of social media. Many coaches and mentors emphasized the need for education about online safety and the potential pitfalls of fame. As days turned into weeks, the lack of response from Jaden or her family became a story in itself. Speculation ran rampant about Jaden's well-being and the family's unity in the face of this crisis. Reporters camped outside the Newman family home and Prodigy Prep, the basketball-focused school founded by Jaden Newman.
What are you guys up to? You got lots of different, it's not just basketball, you got lots of stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Well, this is our new merch, Prodigy brand. Go get your gear.
Oh, a little endorsement there. I love it. I love it.
Prodigy brand started, of course, with Julian and Jaden. You look up the word Prodigy, you see Julian and Jaden.
But the family remained tight-lipped, with even close associates refusing to comment. This prolonged silence fueled further speculation. Some saw it as a sign of the family closing ranks to protect Jaden. Others interpreted it as evidence of behind-the-scenes turmoil. The lack of information created a vacuum that was quickly filled with rumors and conjecture. As the controversy continued to swirl, Jaden's basketball future became a topic of intense speculation. She had been playing for Cal State LA, a Division II school, a far cry from the WNBA dreams once projected for her. Now, with this scandal overshadowing her athletic achievements, her future in basketball seemed uncertain.
You know you be having bad attitude, so don't even, and you know you do.
Today's a huge deal. Everybody's going to be watching him just like usual, but it's going to be more intense. All the scouts will be there out there watching, the NBA scouts, the overseas scouts. We're not going to let him blow this opportunity and get off focus.
The incident raised questions about how scandals impact athletes' careers, particularly for women and young athletes. Would Jaden be able to continue her college basketball career? Would professional teams be willing to take a chance on her in the future? The answers to these questions remained unclear. The scandal also impacted Jaden's off-court opportunities. Endorsement deals, which had once been a significant part of her income and public persona, were now in jeopardy. Companies that had been eager to associate themselves with the young basketball star were now distancing themselves from the controversy. The incident sparked intense debate about the role of social media platforms in such controversies. Twitter, where the leak originated, faced criticism for not acting quickly enough to remove the content. In response, the platform stated they were reviewing their policies and working to improve their response to similar incidents in the future. This situation highlighted the ongoing challenges social media companies face in balancing free speech with user protection. It also brought attention to the speed at which content can spread online, often outpacing platforms' ability to control it. The incident led to calls for stronger regulations and better safeguards to protect individuals' privacy online. It also sparked discussions about digital literacy and the need for better education about online safety, particularly for young people in the public eye. The Newman family had built a brand around Jaden and Julian's basketball prowess. They had a reality show, endorsement deals, and a basketball-focused school.
Our life is crazy, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
This is Hello Newman!
Rise and grind, baby. Rise and grind.
We got an interview at Fox today, so my dad's getting us up mad early.
Beautiful princess, it's time to wake up.
Things never slow down for us. My dad literally always has something that we need to do.
We had a lot of stuff today, so everything had to be done prior to 6, okay?
It's insane.
Now, with this scandal, the entire Newman enterprise was under threat. Prodigy Prep, the school founded by Jamie Newman, saw a drop in enrollment inquiries. Parents who had once been eager to enroll their children in a school associated with basketball excellence were now hesitant, wary of the controversy surrounding the Newman name. The family's reality show, Hello Newmans, was put on indefinite hiatus. The show, which had given fans an inside look at the Newman family's life, now seemed out of place in light of the family's steadfast silence on the scandal.
You either hot or you not, and that's how the media is.
Around here. So good to see you. It's been too long.
I know. Everybody know the Newmans are at the top. Everybody wants a piece. All I gotta say is, come to daddy.
Endorsement deals that once seemed guaranteed now hung in the balance. Companies that had been eager to associate themselves with the Newman brand were now reassessing their partnerships, wary of the potential negative publicity. This situation highlighted the fragility of personal brands in the age of social media. Years of careful brand building could be undone in a matter of hours, raising questions about the long-term viability of building a family brand around young athletes. 6 weeks after the incident, Jaden Newman finally broke her silence. She reactivated her Instagram account and posted a simple black and white photo of herself on a basketball court, ball in hand. The caption read, "I've been knocked down, but I'm not out. Thank you to those who stood by me. The game's not over, your resilience." This post, while not directly addressing the scandal, marked Jaden's first step back into the public eye. It was liked and shared hundreds of thousands of times within hours, with comments ranging from enthusiastic support to continued criticism. The post was carefully crafted, avoiding any direct mention of the scandal while still acknowledging that Jaden had faced challenges. The use of basketball imagery and metaphors suggested that Jaden was not ready to give up on her athletic career, despite the controversy. As we stand today, the full impact of this Twitter disaster on Jaden Newman's life and career remains to be seen. The Jaden Newman story has evolved from a tale of basketball prodigy to a complex narrative about privacy, fame, and the dark side of social media. For Jaden, the challenges ahead are immense. Rebuilding her public image, dealing with the emotional toll of the incident, and deciding on her future in basketball. These are not easy tasks for anyone, let alone a 20-year-old thrust into the spotlight at such a young age. The incident has raised important questions about how we treat young athletes in the public eye. Is it fair to place such immense pressure and scrutiny on young people? How can we better protect the privacy and mental health of athletes, particularly those who gain fame at a young age? As for the Newman family, their united front of silence has left many questions unanswered. Will they attempt to rebuild their family brand, or will they choose to step away from the public eye? The choices they make in the coming months will likely have significant implications for Jaden's future and for the family's place in the basketball world. The basketball community watches and waits to see what the next chapter holds for Jaden Newman. Will she be able to overcome this scandal and continue her basketball career, or will this incident mark the end of her time in the sport? The answers to these questions will unfold in the coming months and years. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to check out the next shown on screen.